What's up, everybody? I'm gonna be starting a new series of building a theme park in Theme Park Tycoon 2 because I've been playing a lot of Planet Coaster. I need a little break. But first off, I am broke, so let's just get rid of everything and build a money farm. Alright, so from everything deleted and my daily bonus in my bank account, we now have $14,000 to start building a money farm, and I'm just gonna do this off camera as it's gonna be pretty boring. It's just a money laundering. It's for boy Alvaro or whatever. I probably said his name wrong. Oh, he's staring into the distance, thinking about life and faith. He's thinking about life. I understand. Is this a bad time to say I've never built a money farm, and I also don't have disabled collision, so it's gonna be above surface. Money farm for big project. As you can see, we've expanded a little bit. I'm not making the money I hope so, whatever. But I put on some scenery. We got, I think the furthest I've gone for roller coasters is inverted, so I have 4 roller coasters. I'm about to do steeplechase, and the powered coaster is only 750. I did not know that. Maybe because I just got it. So apparently the drop tower is too short, and I accidentally unalived 2 people. So we'll give your family $5 in compensation. Is that? Wait 1 second. I've been AFK for like 2 hours. I was doing some things. I only made 80,000, but wanna know why? Because eventually everybody would go on a specific ride, and that ride happened to be this phase turbine ride, which I put a path here, but it was like this, and I had 200 guests, and everybody was stuck right there, and that was producing me like no money since only like 20 guests, and that could actually buy stuff and go. But oh my god, I would have had like 300,000 by now, and it was right here. So I'm just for that, I'm getting rid of this roller coaster. It might be rage bait, but I'm replacing it with a different first. Oh, okay, well, I'm pretty mad. Roller coaster instead. Okay, so I'll place it right here. But dang, dude, that's why I have so little money. But why can I not build? Okay, let's just continue. Some food, and hopefully by the time I get back, I will have $100,000 so I can delete everything and have 150,000. So we can start building this theme park. As this video is only like 3 minutes of just this money farm. That's not money farm. We're giving them rides. Like, come on, $15 for this, $15 park entry for this, for these rides. I think it's worth it. Well, my Roblox crashed. How nice. Hopefully I still have my money. Right, guys, so I have 150 grand right now. I think this should be enough, so I think it's time to delete everything and start the theme park. Let's do it. What? I had to type things out. Is this my insurance papers? What do you mean? Oh, there's a typo right here. Let me just fix that. So this should work, right? Yeah, this cannot be undone. Whoa! I have so much money now. That was not okay, well, it's time to get to work. So let's change the name. We're gonna be changing the name to Tyler's Magical Isle. Right, so I have 2 pathways here, and this is how it's gonna go. So we're gonna make this a little thicker, alright? But before we get on to building any coasters or anything, we need to build like a main street. So I'm gonna be doing a time lapse of that, so the episode is not longer than it should be. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. Alright, so what I'm building right here is like a main street. So we're gonna start off with a building. We got bricks on the bottom as a base and some wood on the top. Makes a really nice building. So we're gonna be doing it, and now we're gonna put some roof trims. I ended up making the building like 1 meter smaller, whatever how this game renders 1 grid piece. but it's a little smaller because the park boundaries were really making me mad because I couldn't put no windows, no nothing right there. So I made it a little smaller so I could actually build stuff. And this building actually took a lot longer than I was hoping for because actually, what happened? Wait, what happened again? Because actually the roof trims were really bothering me. They were really making me mad. And I wasn't really in the flow yet, so this building just took a lot longer than it should have. But it took like 55 divided by 8. Okay, whatever. No, we're not doing math. Okay, but here is some roof trims to give it a nice give it a nice look. I'm almost done with this building after a few more facade pieces and a window. And it's a neighborhood building I really do not like, but right here is a fountain. I think the next update they should really make an upgraded fountain. Maybe like 3 by 3 pixels. It would be a lot better. But this building had to be really big since the base was 2 instead of 1 because the doorways. So it was just architecturally whatever. But let's just keep on going. So in this is a gift shop. We have some seats if you want to sit down. And I'm making sure to light on my park because I literally never do that. Planet Coaster 2, my park at nighttime looks like a ghost town. It's because I just don't really care about that, and it's just something I forget about. But I'm almost done with this building. This building actually did not take that long. It's actually really hideous. I should have made the roof a little bigger so it actually matches up with its size, but it's fine. But in next episode, I'm gonna give you guys a hint. We're gonna be building a roller coaster. There might be 2, so you guys can piece it together. Also, it's gonna be a motorcycle coaster, if you wanted to know. But right here is gonna be like a little, I don't know what they're called, but it's like a block of grass surrounded by fences with some nature on top. Yeah, that's what I did here. It looks really nice. See, though, that new tree is what I'm talking about. That tree is a lifesaver. Only $2,000 for that. It's worth it. $2,000 for a tree is worth it. Right here is, I was trying to build some medieval castle thingy. Even though it was going to be a medieval tower over there. So that was definitely not a good move. So I'm just going to go with, oh my god. So I'm just going to go with the type of building I've been building. And over here is some roof trims. So I have hiccups. But over here is some roof trims. And I can just copy over when I need them, and they came in really handy for this building because I didn't have to go back in the menu, find the roof trims, or scroll down to the roof trims. It really made my life easier. Here is some finishing touches, some facade pieces, some windows, and then right next to it's gonna be a little seating area because I got lazy. I didn't want to build anymore. Over here is, I think, a tree, some rocks. The bush, it's really nice. Over here, I try to use these primitive. Okay, I don't know how to speak English, but it didn't really work out because I didn't know how I was gonna put these things. The medieval walls that had the little castle tippy tops on them. Really, yeah, I don't know. I think you should know what I'm talking about, but yeah, that's what I was. Because if I made it circular, the game doesn't really have that. Because I don't have disable collisions. I only have operations. Which is probably the worst game pass I could have bought to build this theme park, to build a mega park. Because this park's going to be as mega as I can make it. And it's actually not going to cause any damage to my PlayStation. Because I don't have disable collision, so I can't really build those big things. So what I'm going to be doing is just basically that architectural down there on the main tree all around the park. And now we got some of these medieval walls. Yeah. And also, I ended up making the one on the left from guest point of view a little bigger. So, like, the path goes straight through them because it was one path off the pathway. And now here we have some windows. Look really nice. Really nice, actually. Some trash cans. Another one of those nature terrain blocks. But this time we're gonna go with the cheaper tree because we're running low on money, If it wasn't for that stupid phase turbine coaster, I would have had like 400 grand right now. I would have been a boss. But no, I'm broke because I own a theme park. 128,000 won't give me anywhere in real life. But luckily, I'm playing a video game. Now we're gonna just make the pathways a little bigger. I don't know what that noise was. I think it came from my throat. But here we go with some poles. Just really making some final touches that'll really making this pole feel like a theme park. And I really like the classic carousel entrance, as you can just go to California's Great America. You'll see that. That's also just a really common thing. So we're gonna also for another hit for the roller coaster, it's gonna be a D blank blank L blank blank G coaster, or a blank blank ing coaster. I think I spelled it wrong, but whatever. So now we're gonna get this flower bed in the middle. It looks really nice. We got some more roof trims. Just really making some final touches, and I need to go back into this theme park for a thumbnail. But yeah, I got 100 grand. Even though I just said I'm broke, I'm gonna buy some more land plots. Now I'm just gonna add some fencing, some guest seats, and trash cans, and another tree. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more gaming content, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.